Hi, Dave Parisi, ExerciseBay.com. Another segment on chest. I'm not a big supporter of the straight bar bench press. And a couple reasons quickly. I'm going to try to do these segments and not bore you with the tech talk. The bottom line is I connect my hands to a bar. Let's just envision, be a visionary for a minute, that I'm on a bench and I'm doing a bench press movement. My hands are connected to a bar. There's a predictable outcome. So the most mobile joint in my body is now being dictated via the bar. There's about 2 to 3% going through my hands because I'm squeezing the bar. There's about 60% of elbow extension because this actually is a tricep press. I do not have the ability to adduct the shoulder girdle or the anterior delt, or the shoulders if you want to say it that way. I don't have the ability to adduct the shoulder girdle, so I'm not putting direct stimulus in the pec region. The pec cannot fire maximally as if I had 2 dumbbells in my hand. So even football blocking is not in this position. So I rarely do a bench press with any of my clients. I don't recommend it. It's kind of the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak, in regards to the exercise that you would do if the goal was chest press. If you're in a contest, in a powerlifting contest, or in some kind of situation where you had to do a bench press movement, we work with a lot of special ops, FBI, fire department, police department. If you had to do it for means of a test, obviously do the bench press. However, as a personal trainer, I particularly would never do a bench press with a human body. That's me. It's your choice. So we're going to go over a few things. Vladimir is going to get on a flat bench, but before we get there, we're going to talk real quickly. I designed this bench by myself. What I did is I took the standard bench in the industry. The standard bench in the industry is 9 inches. So this bench actually ended up from here to here. So if you go to any fitness center right now and you measure their bench, you'll see it's about 9 inches across. That 9 inches doesn't give you proper scapula anchoring. So you have exit and entry forces. The dumbbell is held in the hand, it trickles down the arm, it goes through the shoulder blade and comes back up the system. So the shorter the distance between exit and entry, the stronger you are. And we're going to get into that about overhead pressing and certain exercises. So I went out and I had the company, taking the base, I went out and had the company make a 12-inch bench, which gives us a little more scapula anchoring. And it's kind of a one-size-fits-all. The smaller width shoulder girdle, the stronger you'll be. So he's going to do, and we're going to just basically go over a basic chest press with dumbbells. The sticks that you see on the bench are representing range of motion. I'm going to give you one in each hand. This is how I would do it as a trainer. Do you have it?
Yes.
Okay, can you hold it up there for me? Do me a favor. Can you hold it 2 hands for now? Just 2 hands. Hold that for me. You have it?
Yep.
Okay. Opposite hand. Good. Straighten your arms out for me. This represents the floor, everyone. I want everyone to know that the pec does not fire anymore, and there's no such thing as get the stretch. Okay, we could thank Arthur Jones for that. Okay, we don't want a pec stretch. We want to put emphasis in the pec by going down to its full range of motion without putting any extra stress and strain on the anterior deltoid. Okay, so we're going to come down slowly, eccentric, lengthening, elongation of the pec, right there, level with the bench, no higher, and back to midline. Come down slowly, breathe in, hold, pause, back to midline. Okay, you guys out there that think you have to go faster than this, you're doing that because you're creating momentum. Keep going. You're doing that because you're creating momentum because you have too heavy of a weight. Okay, and then you have other muscles, synergistic dominance, other muscles that are not part of the goal. If you want maximum firing patterns, maximum contraction in the pectoralis major region, there's no pec minor in this exercise, then you will move through a cadence of 3 seconds, tension under time, 3 seconds, concentric. This is not super slow training, everyone. This is not what you see on the internet, super slow training. We're just moving in a rhythmic motion under control, under our active control, putting as much stimulus in the pec region by moving through a safe and effective range of motion. If I took a snapshot from a bird's eye view, water runs down the arms, okay? Code, come on over here. Can you keep going, Vlad? You get a bird's eye view for a minute? Notice on the down position, come down, eccentric, hold. Notice this level coming down the arm. Okay, we're going to do it again. Notice this level coming down the arm. Okay, a lot of people externally rotate and the elbows fly up, almost like you're actually lifting or elevating your trapezius and levator. We don't want that to happen. Keep those shoulders depressed. Okay, pause. I want you to come into a sling for me, Vladimir. Come into a sling. Come on down, palms towards each other, drop them down, right onto your body, into a sling position. The safest, most effective position you could be in. You'll never get hurt. That's the closed pack position. I'm going to take one at a time. Okay, come around this side. To get off the bench, we're going to show you how to rock and roll. Okay, you're never going to stress your back coming off the bench. Rock and roll. Use your leg, flip up, hold. Use momentum. Did you hear me say that? Because you'll never hear me say that again. Use momentum to get yourself off the bench so you don't have to use the muscles and strain the spine as you're coming off the bench. How'd you get hurt? I saw you doing those 85-pound dumbbells. Well, I was actually just getting up. Thanks for watching.